Shouldn't Mr. Grilby be here yet?
Mr. Grilby isn't late. You wouldn't have been kept waiting if you'd arrived at the time you scheduled.
Well, the early bird gets the worm, as my mother always used to say. It's good manners to arrive early to a meeting.
But a half hour, Miss Shun?
Are you displeased I showed up early and displayed the proper respect?
A little, yes. I was pulled from my work.
As a government official, your most important client shall always be me. Never forget that.
I do not have clients. I have patients, Miss Shun.
Same difference. They both pay at the end of the day. Oh, that rhymed.
Evening.
Good evening, Mr. Grilby. Thank you for coming in.
We've been waiting.
I was told to be here 5 minutes from now. If I misunderstood, I apologize.
Have a seat, Mr. Grilby. Hopefully this won't take long. We wanted to discuss the boy's situation with you. We have some concerns.
I'm sure you do. So does everyone who knows them.
Of course. Before we start, the first thing I wanted to say is Papyrus has been healing beautifully. He's been experiencing some discomfort in his eyes, but that should fade with time. He should be strong enough to leave within the next few days.
So I've heard. Sans told me last night. We're both very happy with his progress.
And Sans is the older one.
Yes, he's 18 years old.
We see the boys have been living on their own for some time. The fact that they've managed to retain that residence is beyond me. 2 children living on their own is just completely ridiculous. But, nevertheless, we're here to discuss the future, not the past. Mr. Grilby, as their former guardian, have you been made aware of the consequences of Papyrus's condition?
I'd like to think so, yes.
So you are aware that the boy may experience, let me see here, weakened homeostasis, fluctuations of defensive magic, and emotional instability, to name a few. Also, the chances of falling in monsters with severe disabilities increases nearly 40%.
Yes.
Well, it's good to know my staff has been doing their jobs at least. Our modern medicine and healing magic techniques are normally so effective. Disabilities in monsters are rare. So when a case like this does come along, it does become a bit of an issue. We are not certain the boy can be properly cared for with only his brother to watch over him. Papyrus's condition is stable, but it most likely will not remain that way. We want to know if you'd be willing to take the boys back under your care.
Of course, I'd be willing to, but a part of me is unsure if Sans would feel likewise. We would need him to weigh in on this as well.
Well, I'm sure if you explain the potential dangers, he will listen. If he refuses, we will not force him. However, he should know, if he is unable to care for Papyrus in a way that we see fit, we will be forced to interfere.
With you and Sans looking after him, Mr. Papyrus stands a better chance at stability. This will be difficult for everyone involved. It's better if you work together. I hope you relay this to him.
Of course I will. He isn't usually open to things like this, but if I explain the circumstances to him, I'm sure I could get him to make an exception.
Thank you. Please let us know as soon as you can.
I hope you're able to get through to him. For his own sake.
Bro. Bro, wake up.
Sans.
Hey, Papyrus. It's me. feeling okay?
Uh-huh. Yeah. No nightmares today. What's, today? What's today? What time is it?
It's Monday morning. It's 10 minutes to 9.
Thank you. How'd you sleep last night? Did you get any rest?
Yeah, don't worry about me.
What does that mean? Whoa!
Try and slow down a bit, bro. If you pass out again, I won't be able to show you what I brought.
I told you I didn't pass out.
Uh-huh.
I just tripped and fell asleep at the same time.
Uh-huh.
What? That happens sometimes when You brought me something?
You were so predictable.
What'd you get me?
Here, let me show you. Here.
It just feels like a box?
Look, there's a little spigot on the side. Feel that?
Yeah.
Wind that up a few times.
Did I break it?
No, you're good. Go ahead and open it now. It's got a hinge on it.
Okay. What is it?
It's called a music box, apparently. Cool, huh?
Yeah.
What's the matter?
You know, a nurse told me that now that I was blind and stuff, I would be able to hear better. But things don't sound much different. What if something else happens and I can't hear either? Can you imagine that?
Hey. Don't go thinking like that, buddy. That's not gonna happen. Besides, it's not like you're gonna get your ears hurt or anything. You don't even have any.
We don't have eyes either. This is pretty, though. Where'd you get the music box from?
I found it in the dump. I also found a few books I think you might like. I can read them to you later when you feel more awake if you want.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but you really should be sleeping more, Sans.
Twilight Zone.
I don't know why you're so obsessed with book hunting all of a sudden.
Hey, I don't tell you how to live your life. It's not just to find books to read for fun, but I'm trying to find stuff that'll help me take care of you. This whole thing is all new for me too, you know?
I know I asked you to help me, but, just be careful, okay? I can't help you if something happens.
I will, Papyrus. Don't worry about me. You've got enough on your plate just worrying about yourself.
But I'm not worried about me. I'm fine. Here, watch.
Whoa, hey, what are you doing?
Watch. See?
Yeah, quite the accomplishment. You managed to get out of bed in the morning. But hey, that's better than I can do on a good day, so congrats.
The great Papyrus recovers quickly, no matter the injury. Even if he feels like he might throw up a little bit.
Hey, take it easy. Don't strain yourself too much. It's okay if you don't feel like getting up.
No, I want to. I'm tired of laying in bed. Besides, I have to warm up, since you're taking me outside today.
What?
Oh, by the way, I want you to take me outside today.
You sure about that, Pap? If you get too tired or something, it'd be kind of hard getting you back.
It'll be fine, Sans. I just want to go a little ways, that's all. If I trip and fall asleep again, the hospital will be right behind us.
There's just no way to keep you under wraps, is there? And here I thought I finally found the secret to it.
Hey!
Alright, you can go out, but I want you to get something to eat first, alright? Maybe spend a little while walking in the hallway to make sure you're okay.
Fine. Let's get... where'd you go?
Right here, bro. You want me to just lead the way, or do you want to try? I'll make sure you don't run into anything. Don't worry. Paps?
You lead this time, brother.
Alright, come on. Take my arm. Ow!
What?
Man, you're squeezing me real tight.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, don't worry, Papyrus. Nothing will hurt you as long as I'm here, okay?
It's loud out here.
It is? I think what the nurse told you about hearing better might be true, Pap. You just didn't notice it when you were thinking about it.
Maybe. I hope it's not loud all the time, then.
Well, hey, if it is, at least you'll feel right at home. Oh, hey. Okay, here's your chair. Have a seat.
Oh, did it. First trip.
You okay?
That wasn't so bad.
Yeah, speak for yourself, clamp hands. Man, my arm is killing me. You really sure you want to go outside like this?
Yes. Now, why don't you go get something to eat? I'll wait here.
Alright, give me a minute. You want anything in particular, or...?
How about... I don't eat?
Papyrus. I know the food sucks here, but you gotta start eating more if you ever want to get better.
Don't feel good.
I know, bro. But if you don't get anything in your system, then you're not going outside. Part of the reason you're so shaky is because of how little you've eaten.
I'll have a muffin.
Attaboy. Coming right up. Papyrus!
Grilby?
Papyrus, what are you doing down here by yourself? Where's Sans?
I'm not by myself. Sans is getting me a muffin. What are you doing here, Mr. Grilby? Isn't your restaurant open today?
I wanted to talk to Sans about something. And I suppose you as well. I was talking with your doctor last night about where you're going to live once you're discharged from the hospital.
Gonna live? Aren't I going home in a couple days? That's what they told me.
Well, you see, Papyrus. Grilby! Hey, didn't think I'd see you today. Hello, Sans. It's good to see you. I'm glad you're feeling better, Papyrus. Sans was telling me last night about that. Yeah. And now he's got his heart set on taking a walk outside before the day's up. Unbelievable, eh? Not a week ago, he was so tangled up he could have made a good substitute for the wires behind our TV.
Sans.
And now look at him. There's no stopping this kid. He's a maniac.
Sans. Grilby has something to tell us.
Yeah? What is it? It's about what's going to happen to you after Papyrus is well enough to leave the hospital. I've been discussing it with other people, and we believe that, for the time being, it would be unwise for you to live on your own. I want you to come and live with me for a little while.
But they said I was better. Why do we have to live somewhere else?
Yeah. Why? Sans, you've been taking care of Papyrus almost entirely by yourself for nearly as long as I've known you to. And I can assure you, you've been doing perfectly well. Especially considering how young you still are, and under the circumstances you've been through. However, now that things are so different, it's going to become too difficult a task for you to take all on your own. Papyrus is still being taken care of at the hospital, and even still, you hardly ever show up at the restaurant anymore. And whenever you do, I can tell, Sans, you've been pushing yourself too much. I know you've been doing your best, but it's just not good enough, right? I just think, for both of your sakes, it would be wise for you to take up as much help as you possibly can, at least until things are more settled and Papyrus has adjusted more. Knowing when to carry a task on your own, and when to ask for help, is an important skill, Sans. Not a sign of ineptitude. Let's just say, hypothetically, we did say yes. What would you be doing that I'm not doing already? I'll be looking after him whenever you can't. Once he's out of the hospital, he'll need to be constantly taken care of, until he's learned how to do everything he needs to. You already had enough on your plate before all of this happened. And you shouldn't have to dedicate every second of your life to something like this, Sans. It's not fair to either of you. Yeah, well, if you hadn't noticed, things being fair isn't exactly a concept I'm terribly familiar with. And I'd like to think I've done a pretty good job rolling with the punches so far. If you really want to do this, then I won't force you. I'm just telling you what I believe is best.
Brother. He's right, Sans. You've always taken care of me, and I'm more than grateful. But we're not kids anymore. We don't have to do everything by ourselves. We can let our friends help us. It'll be fun to live somewhere new for a while anyway.
You sure about that, bro?
Absolutely. But I do want to know why everyone thinks I need so much looking after. Sans has even been collecting books on it. I know I need help walking and stuff for a little while, but is there anything else that someone's worried about? It's okay if not, but I kinda want to know what to expect. What's, gonna happen to me?
Hopefully nothing. That's what we're trying to prevent. When monsters go through things like this, it has more of an impact than just taking away one of our senses. You're made of magic, just like everybody else. So in order to keep you from getting worse, you'll need as much emotional support as you can get. I know Sans is important to you, but he's still just one person.
What does getting worse mean? Will I lose my hearing too?
No, Papyrus. It's more to do with you getting anxious and having your magic lash out at people, or losing hope and not finding the strength to do simple tasks.
Sans?
I don't think that will happen to you easily, but we still want to try and help it as much as we can.
That sounds like a good idea, I guess. Oh, what do you think, Sans? Should we, go live with Mr. Grilby?
If you think it's a good idea, bro, then yeah, we should. But I need to know if that's really what you want. You, sounded really excited about going home whenever we talked about it.
Well, Mr. Grilby does have a good point, and I don't want you to get overtired looking after me. It's bad enough you did it when we were little. Now that I'm blind, it'll only get worse.
Pep.
And the more I think about it, the less it matters anyway. It's not like I can read my books or see my toys again. Or even do the laundry, so maybe it doesn't really matter where I am, you know?
Hey! Don't talk like that. You'll be able to do all that stuff eventually, you just gotta, practice a little.
Okay. We'll go with you, Mr. Grilby. But, can I bring my sheets from home? I miss them. All the fabric here itches.
Of course you can. You can bring whatever you'd like.
Okay. I'm pretty tired. Can I go back to my room for a little while?
Thought you wanted to go outside.
The walk was longer than I thought.
Grab your muffin then.
Thanks, Mr. Grilby. I guess I'll see you soon.
You're welcome, Papyrus. Would you like me to help? I'll do it.
We'll go outside tomorrow, okay? First thing.
Sounds good, Pep. Go ahead and get some rest.
Bye.
You don't look well, Sans. You know it's rude to stalk people. Did you get enough sleep last night? I don't know. Did you get any sleep at all? I'm fine, Grubby. It was nice of you to show up, but could you just go now, please? Sans. I have things I need to get to and stuff. I think the best thing for you to do right now is go home and get some sleep. I can't, Gropes. I found another book last night, and if I'm gonna be living with Papyrus again, I gotta read up and... Sans, I know you're worried about Papyrus, and I'm sure he appreciates all the effort you're putting in to help him. But you won't be able to help him at all if you don't take care of yourself as well. I guess. Go home and get some sleep, Sans. If you'd like, I can stay here in case Papyrus needs anything else. I'd appreciate that, Grilby. Thanks. See ya.
Hello? Is anyone there? Hi guys, it's Abdarian Bunny, and I'm whispering because my father is upstairs playing Slither EO. Hello? Is anyone there? Hi guys, it's Abdarian Bunny, and I'm whispering because my father is upstairs playing Slither EO, and I don't want to disturb him. But I wanted to thank you all for watching this, and for staying updated with me, and I'm sorry it takes so long in between these chapters, but, you know, I am an adult, unfortunately, and I have a job, and I'm going to school, and it's very difficult. But just so you know, I've enlisted I've enlisted the help of a co-writer named Fuzzy Pickles, and Fuzzy Pickles is awesome, so show her some love. Her DeviantArt is in the description down below, along with mine. We'd love to hear from you guys, and I look forward to hearing more from you, okay? Love you all so much. Cyber hugs for all of you. And I will see you later. Bye-bye.